had over 500 of you guys comment on the video about the sliding glass door in the back deck. Before we get into the video today and I show you exactly what we decided to do, I want to clear up a few things. Many of you said that I should have done this off of the kitchen or the living room if I was going to do it at all. Here's the thing, that's the driveway right out there. My studio is just behind me. I don't want to put a deck out in my driveway. It just wouldn't look right. Also, there's no view out there. I could just walk out there and look. The goal is to walk out the bedroom and be able to see the snowy mountain range and enjoy things, similar to how we put that west-facing window in the studio. The second thing that's been brought up is I'm going to have a lot of foot traffic through the master bedroom in the case I decide to do this. To clear that up, my wife, my kids, and myself, we're pretty much the only people that'll come up here. I know nobody within like a 600-mile radius of this home. And lastly, some of you guys are worried about an ROI, a return on investment. How much money I get back at the end of this in the case I decide to sell. Some of the fixtures, some of the finishes, the tile shower, the appliances that we're doing in here, we're kind of getting spendy with it. We want a nice, comfortable home. And if it means that we lose a little bit in the case we do decide to sell down the road, that's okay. But I do think adding a slider and adding that deck would give me a positive ROI. But let's not waste too much time here, you guys. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button down below. If you could, please leave a like on this video and let's get into it. I bought a 5-foot sliding glass door that's a 63-inch opening once we factor in the 3 inches on both sides. So we're gonna slam tight to here. We're gonna go all the way over to here. In the meantime, I need to cut all this stuff out. We're gonna get rid of these studs, get rid of this electrical, and make it new again. Would you grab your Sawzall, and we're gonna cut open the bottom of this guy. We're gonna take out this stud, all the bottom cripples, everything. I'm gonna put in a new stud here, and that stud up against the wall over there is staying right there. The header's gonna go from there to here. All this in between is gonna go away. So in theory, we could like cut here and just push the whole thing out.
Just like close to this.
That's what I'm wondering.
Trim this later.
Yeah. My thought for the outside was I was gonna do those farmhouse, like the hanging lights, just the plug-in ones. I was gonna do those to light the backyard. So do you think it would be best just to put one over the door?
We can put one here, and then you want to put a power up high.
That would be nice.
That way you can just plug in, no cords.
Do we need to put that in now though?
Yeah.
Let me get stud in, and I'll mark out where it'll be.
Yeah.
Wow, 63 would be blessing. 62 and 7/8, it'll be all right. I can't get the header in with that window in, but I have the header ready.
I would drill through right now, because you need to kind of go out there and
Snap it.
snap it, cut it, because right now we know exactly where it's going to be.
All right, I'm gonna go snap that out. Okay, so I drilled holes where we need to cut. So right there is one. Pop it. Left. Good there?
Yeah.
So we need to snap across here. That'll cut across right here. That'll trim out though.
Yep. Okay, just cut that one. Let's go.
Do you think we cut this across?
Yep.
I think I'm gonna have to sawzall from here over. Good?
Larry.
The sliding glass door that just went in is super temporary. We cut out the hole for it, slapped it up, screwed it in. We had rain coming and I wanted to get that in fairly quick. The downside is the door is damaged and the top of the glass goes off to the right hand side, and that's on the fixed section. I could probably try to shift that top over and screw it in place, but the problem is when you spend $568 on a sliding glass door, the last thing you want is to pull it out of the package and see it's all messed up. And I didn't pull it out of the package until I'd already cut the opening out. So we have a messed up door in the house now. It's okay, it's temporary. We put in the king stud, the trimmer, and we left the header out. The header is something we could put in from the inside with ease. We'll top crib above that and we are good to go. I'm curious what you guys would do though. You order a $568 sliding glass door, which let me tell you is pretty cheap. The door shows up, it's all out of whack. You put it in and it just doesn't look good. Not to mention the surface scratches on the outside that make this thing look terrible. Would you install the door anyways, or would you want it replaced? For me, I want this place to be nice. I have Sierra Pacific windows going in here that nobody's seen in this town. Why would I put in a sliding glass door that's simply not gonna work as good? This thing's coming out. My dad's been working on the electrical in here. We have all the old electrical cut out. We now have my switch for the outside. That's gonna power a little farmhouse light that goes up above the sliding glass door. I have an outlet here, an outlet there, a sconce up here, another sconce over here. Now this whole back wall is gonna be pretty cool. This is the master bedroom. We have bats every 1 foot on center all the way through here. It works out perfect spacing wise. And this sconce here is gonna be perfectly in between 2 bats here, and that one's gonna be perfect in between 2 bats there. So when you walk into this room, you'll have a 1x4 baseboard. You'll have little bats coming up off of that base to a 1x3 that runs across the wall, and then continued up to a 1x3 up across the ceiling. It's gonna create a pretty cool accent wall through here. Pretty excited about that. I'm thankful he was willing to come up here and help me out with this. Help me get my electrical in place. The plumbing I'm excited to do. Plumbing I know a good bit about, and I've definitely had my fair share of it. But electrical, he's wired up a lot of houses and helps me sleep at night knowing that this place is gonna be done correctly and that I don't have anything to worry about. In the process of setting this door right here, even though it's just temporary, we were able to get a look into what we're gonna see inside this wall assembly. I'm gonna be honest with you guys as well, I'm pretty disappointed. We have vinyl siding on the outside, styrofoam behind that. We have roofing behind that, asphalt roofing, I'm assuming as a WRB. And then behind that, we have our final layer, which is wood siding. Now I originally thought this was just little 1x4 slats that they put up, and I was pretty happy because I thought, hey, my building's sheared, I'll just go over the top of it. But wait, this is what we've got going on. This is the material that's back there. So this little piece right here drops in and locks right up here and creates a small groove on the outside. This I cannot sheet over. So the inside's gonna be wrapped up, we'll be done, and then I start on the outside. I was gonna strip everything down. I was originally gonna leave all these 1x3 on the wall and just sheet over the top of it. The issue that I have now, since this isn't just a flat piece of wood that's on the wall and it has some texture and design to it, if I sheet over the top of it, not only will I not get my panel to actually lay flat on the wall, but I'm gonna have a ton of air gaps and voids in between everything. It's not gonna be good. So now what exactly does this mean? It means that right off the bat, my budget just went whoop, way up. Because now I have to strip off not just the vinyl siding and resheet, I need to strip off the vinyl siding and every single square inch of the 1x3 that we have up on these walls right now. This just took this exterior project from being fairly easy and doable in about a week and a half to about I'd say 2 weeks plus. So let me break this down for you a little bit different. The way that shear works on a building is you sheet from here all the way over to the very end. In California, we do complete walls all the way through, including our gables. We're gonna have to strip from the corner here over to about here, all the way up, and we're gonna have to sheet this through all the way. We'll nail it off, and that's gonna give it shear strength. But what this means is we're gonna finish the inside of the building, then come to the outside, strip all this stuff off. We'll have insulation, wiring, plumbing, all that stuff in the walls. And since that's the case, I can't strip the whole building at once and leave this place vulnerable. I'm gonna have to do segments at a time. Little by little, I'm gonna have to go through this place and take care of all of it. And that means we're gonna segment it piece by piece by piece. What I was planning on doing was stripping all the vinyl siding off this whole entire house, having a nice clean slate, sheeting over the top of it, WRB, windows, and close it back up with siding. Now, whole different ball game. Welcome to renovating. On a better note, I have gravel getting dropped tomorrow. Get the driveway taken care of, that'll be cool. So I thought they were doing something over here, but apparently they found a dirt mound that has a bunch of worms in it. So they're collecting worms for trout fishing, which is what we've been doing in our spare time. Even though I'm not thrilled with how this came out, it's all temporary and it has to come back out due to the fact that it's broken and busted. I do need to finish what I started. So knowing what we know now, this was originally gonna be what I left, was all this 1x material. And I was just gonna go ahead and sheet over the top of it, thinking that this was just 1x4. Boy, oh boy, was I wrong. So for now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut this out. I'm gonna put my header in place, put my top cripples in, the opening will be complete. And at that point, this will be temporary enough till I decide to redo the outside. Now, I don't want to hear any of you guys saying, Matt, that looks terrible. Trust me, I'm aware it does. What looks worse is 7 layers of siding on the outside and everything else going on. Think of this as framing from the inside, structurally correcting things without doing it from outside. Bada bing, bada boom. So this will go in, the nail flange up here will screw to the top. I need to get a sledgehammer. Beautiful. Now that's what I call a header. So we're going fishing again tonight, and that's why Larry collected all these fancy worms inside of here. But in the meantime, I have to go pick up a griddle along with all the condiments and the trout that we caught yesterday out at the lake. We're gonna come back and barbecue here and then go fish again and see how it goes. We're gonna break away for a sec, go do that, come back and have ourselves some food, finish up the framing inside of here, keep going on the electrical and more. We gotta eat these hot dogs. Good. Seven and a half, 7.5, 7.5. Man, it doesn't get much easier. We're gonna pull layout to where this continues through.
You can shove that wire back up. It doesn't have power right now if you want, and I can drill the whole center.
I was just gonna offset that one.
Okay.
It's okay. Well, you think so? I'm just looking to fill any holes that we've got anywhere. A couple areas needed foam. I have this hole down here I need to hit. I have to go pick up drywall right now. What are these, 1/2 inch? These are 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch 4x8. Let's go off of this stack. This is brand new. That's all beat up. There's one thing I'm not, it's a drywall hanger and taper. That to be 14. I'm gonna pull the truck up right out front too. Now we need ceiling. 9 foot by 9. These are 32. We need like 4. We'll just get like 6 of them. Nope, those guys down to the left. Yep. Definitely a little heavier. That's 6. That's enough to do the ceiling. Might as well just buy these while we're here. What a fun little load. How's it going? Doing good. Good deal. Thank you. Hell yeah, brother.
You got a box?
Yeah. Tape, mud, corner bead. My wife is adamant about doing this square. I guess it looks better in farmhouses. I trust her. She designed the place, not me. I don't know if 4 is enough. I don't really do drywall, and I'm gonna keep it that way. You guys told me not to do drywall, actually. Today's video is much more like a daily vlog where you guys kind of get to see what's going on here at the property. Some work got done on the outside doing some exterior grading, getting this place a little flatter. I have 5 yards of 3/4 inch rock getting dropped off tomorrow that we're gonna do the driveway with. I was able to cut my rough opening for this slider and temp this thing up, which was pretty cool. I framed in the backside, got all that taken care of. One of the things that I did today in preparation for installation that's going in first thing tomorrow morning is went through and foamed as many of these places as possible. I'm on this whole kick of air sealing and making sure that this place is as energy efficient as possible. I'm gonna over insulate like crazy. If I look tired, it's almost 11 o'clock. Now, I'm not an electrician by any means. I don't claim to know electrical to the point where I can do anything and everything. I'm thankful that my dad has done this for many, many years and that he's able to help me out and kind of show me the ropes. So I helped pull some wire through this place. It was dark. My DeWalt light in here makes the camera go crazy, so it wasn't something that we could really film. We left a lot of the old electrical in place because it was already here, updated to the Romex that we needed in here. We then went and changed all of the lights to what I actually wanted in the bedrooms. So bedrooms, we have our 6-inch cans. Living room, kitchen, we have 6-inch cans as well. I'll take you in there in just a sec. Those aren't all finished yet. I have to do the math on them and make sure that my faux beams line up perfect, but we were able to get quite a bit done. We ran through and switched all that this afternoon after we got done barbecuing, and at the end of the day, 10:30, we're able to walk over and hit a switch and turn the lights out. That I think is pretty cool. I hope that if this series does anything, it shows people out there that with a little bit of hard work and dedication and some elbow grease, you could turn anything into something nice. When I bought this place, a lot of you guys told me that I should have just demoed it. A lot of you guys said that it would have been cheaper to build a new home. To touch on that real quick, I have lots down the street that we're building spec on. I can guarantee you that I will be in at least $200,000 on each one of those properties. This house all in, I'm $79,500 on my purchase. I might have $45,000, $50,000 into the house. So I'm $130,000 into this place by the time it's completely renovated. That'll barely get me to interior finish on a spec build. So the whole goal with this series was to show people that if you put in a little bit of effort and you're not afraid of getting dirty and learning, that you too can make something like this, a $79,000 ex-hoarder house, into a beautiful little 2-bedroom, 1-bath. I'm not really too worried about equity here, but I'll probably have $100,000 plus in equity by the time this place is done. So if this was your personal home and you built this place, by the time you're done, you printed $100,000. Granted, you did that because you put in a lot of the effort, you put in a lot of that labor, and you didn't pay somebody else to do it. It still happened. That was the ultimate goal with this place. So if you don't like it, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to help people out and show them that with a little bit of hard work, you can do anything you want. But with that said, it's getting late. I need to go take a shower, crash out. I gotta be back here at 5 in the morning, insulate this room before my drywallers show up to where this whole thing can go smooth. But all that said, thank you guys for watching today's video. I appreciate you guys greatly. If you want to, subscribe button is down below. It helps me out a ton. Leave a like on this video as well. But keep learning, keep building. I'll see you guys in the next one.